Hi, and welcome to another installment of Turbo Reviews. Today we'll be looking at Transformers Reveal the Shield Cyclonus with Nightstick from Battle in Space 2-pack. Cyclonus' alt mode is a futuristic jet capable of interstellar flight. In this mode, he's mostly purple, 3 different shades of purple, with some silver paint apps towards the nose of the jet and clear red windows on the cockpit. These colors work very well and differentiate him from Universe Cyclonus, which he is a repaint of. He's got retractable landing gear, as most jet transformers have. He looks okay in this mode, though he starts to fall apart at the back, where the 2 pieces that will become his legs are clearly separate from each other. His alt mode gets a 7.5. Transformation time, start, change, light piping, change, finish. Cyclonus is a really fun transformation. It's challenging, with a lot of folding and switching, but not overly so, like some of the recent live-action movie toys. Transformation score is an 8. Robot mode is where Cyclonus really shines. He's got great proportions and comes across as tall, lanky, and menacing. Head sculpt is particularly menacing, with those red light-piped eyes. His colors differ quite a bit from Universe Cyclonus, just as they did in his alternate mode. The only paint apps are on his torso and in his face, but what he has works well. I like the purple used here better than the Universe Cyclonus' very dark purple color. His hands are molded as closed fists, and only his right hand has a hole for a weapon. Still, a great-looking robot mode, and I'm giving it a score of 8.5. Cyclonus has decent articulation. He's got mostly swivel joints with ball joints at the hips, and they give him a pretty good range of motion. Articulation isn't perfect, but you'll be able to get him into most any pose you can think of. Articulation score is an 8. Cyclonus has a couple of gimmicks. The first is his rub symbol. I'm not going to dwell on this one, and I'm also not going to score him negatively for it. His second, and more important gimmick, comes in the form of this smaller robot named Nightstick. This little guy is more than an accessory, as he is a fully articulated robot, but he also transforms into Cyclonus' weapon. He fits into Cyclonus' right hand, as well as just above the cockpit in his alt mode. This is definitely a good gimmick. It takes away nothing from the figure itself, and I'm giving it a score of 8. Overall, Cyclonus scores an 8. Alt mode is okay, robot mode is great. He has both decent articulation and a good transformation. He's got a neat little gimmick, one that doesn't compromise any aspect of the toy. Highly recommended. Being an update of G1 Cyclonus, this figure is everything I'd hoped for 20+ years ago. Of course, he's a repaint of a figure that was released fairly recently, and if you already have Universe Cyclonus, a second purchase can be a tough sell, especially since he's part of a 2-pack. I guess it all comes down to whether or not he's worth it. In my opinion, yes. Yes, he is. Thanks once again for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And tune in again soon for my extra special 8th review.